Talking Tex very determined to win this championship. They are a back-to-back champion sa Philippine Cup. At kung makuha nila to, they will become only the second team in PBA history to win 3 consecutive Philippine Cup or all Filipino championships. Man down on the other end of the floor. Yan po si Chris Ross. Let's hope nothing serious, that he's still able to play in this game.
Jimmy is all kanina pa.
Oo.
So, hinawakan niya yan. Pinag-uusapan mo nga, may 3-peat threat itong Talking Tex kasi nga, past 2 years, they won this conference. And yung takal lineup, except for Japet, tapos wala naman sila rookie. So, don't inject. This is the coaching change, but you said the system, di naman siguro iiba masyado yan. And si Jimmy says hello to all his fans. 93-74, tumayo na po si Chris Ross. Seems to be all right, although he goes to the bench para magpahinga.
Still a lot of basketball time left, over 8 minutes to go.
Hodge kicks it over to Sunday Salvacion. Wala ang kanyang 3-point attempt. Here's Jared Dillinger. No look pass to Harvey Carey. Amazing play. Looking away para kay Jared Dillinger. And this guy is showing his all-around skills dito sa larong ito.
Alam mo, nakakatuwa, no? Dillinger is playing with so much confidence and he's getting his teammates involved in the offense.
Well, we need more of that from Sol Mercado. May mga stretches kasi siyempre si Sol sinusubukan niya mag-orchestrate para sa kanyang team. But, well, they need points. And if he can get them those points, siguro kailangan na niyang sumolo ng konti.
At siya nagtitimon dito, no? Talking of Jared Dillinger, here's another assist pass. Hindi lang pumasok.
Pero ang ganda ng setup para kay Larry Conacer. Nag-aantay lang si Larry. They know each other so well, this team. Alam nila kung saan nakatayo yung mga players, even if they don't look. And ito si Mac Cardona, the sour shooting, tuloy-tuloy pa rin para kay Mac Cardona.
That's right. He's going only 1 out of 5 ngayon. And he's got 6 turnovers now with 2 assists.
Si Magic Dillinger yata ito mga look-away passes. Reminiscent of the Magic Man of the NBA. At ito, may milestone. Harvey Carey, 2,000 defensive boards. The 38th player in league history to make it in the 38th season.
Congratulations, Harvey Carey.
The league.
And looks like a foul from behind.
Dumadive Dumadive ito. Hindi swimming ito. Kita mo naman yung pagka-dive niya. And he slid a few feet. Ito si Cliff Hodge.
Ito si Jason Castro. Hinahabol pa niya, no? Hindi nagpapabayaan Talking Tex. Even if they are up ahead by 19 points, hinahabol pa nila every possession ng Meralco.
Ayun, no?
Yeah.
Slide pa
Ito yung lead pass galing kay Mac Cardona. Tapos yung foul naman galing kay Jason Castro.
Here's Mac. He drives into the basket. Ayun, yan ang Mac move. Gets the foul too. So may chance maka 3-point play. Ito si Mark Cardona.
And that should get him going. Ito yung atake. He got the step on Jason Castro.
Kompleto ang 3-point play para kay Mark Cardona. The lead is down to 16. 95-79 ang ating score. Conacher trying to go to Harvey. Tapped out. Baseline inbound. Larry Conacher will do the honors.
6 players now in double figures for Talking Tex. And every player has scored at least 5 points.
Conacher, kung dagdagan sana yung kanyang point total, pero offline dun sa 3-point attempt niya. Mercado out to Buenafe. Sets him up for a 3. Wala pa rin. Cliff Hodge once again keeping it alive. Going up strong. Losing it. And he's on the floor. Look at this guy. Just hustle for that. You gotta love the way this guy plays. And you know, they were saying this is some sort of a Rudy Hatfield. I can see, meron naman talaga may pagka-Hatfield dahil yung mga patalon-talon on the court.
And a round of applause for Hodge on that heads-up play. Ito, nag-dive, Kita mo, tapos tumawag ng timeout.
And pati yung tropang Texters, binibigyan siya ng tap, parang nice play, rookie. And we see, itong si Coach Ryan Gregorio, talagang hindi na niya alam kung saan siya bubunot, kung anong klaseng magic ang gagawin niya para maka-regroup yung kanyang koponan dito. Ito, inahandog ng San Mig Strong Eyes at Sports 5 ang Bakbakan Ale Cali kontra Erwin Tagle para sa PXC Flyweight Championship November 17, 7 p.m. sa Smart Araneta Coliseum, 9 p.m. via satellite. PXC 34, dito lang yan sa Active. 6:27 remaining. Ako po si Charlie Cuna, kasama ko si The Dean, Kinito Henson. And well, the debut for Talk and Text has been very impressive.
Yes, especially since nawalaan sila ng head coach. Yung kanilang bagong head coach, wala pa nga rito. Waiting for the UAAP finals to end. And they're going with the interim head coach na si Nash Rosella. Here's a getaway coming from Sol Mercado.
14 na lang yan. It was as high as 24.
Yeah.
Still 6 minutes and 8 remaining. So hindi pwedeng matulog itong tropang Texters. Meralco have the firepower to come back.
At sabi nga natin kanina, no, at that point, there were still 8 minutes to go. And still a lot of basketball time left. Nice. I was just going to say, good rebound by J.R. Reyes, but natawagan ng traveling violation si Ron J. Buenafe.
Timeout mula rito kay Coach Nash Rosella. Magbabalik po kami.
Welcome back, nanonood pa rin kayo ng PBA Friday nyo dito sa Active at kasama ko ngayon si Rafael Lapid, isang long-time fan ng Meralco Bolts. Napaparaan ka pa daw sa practice?
Drop by practice every Tuesday or sometimes Thursday when I'm not busy.
At okay naman yung mga coaches sa'yo?
Okay. Okay naman. The coaching staff is very warm, especially Coach Boyet.
Okay, at nakita kita kanina nagpapa-autograph ka kay Kelly Williams. Akala ko ba Meralco fan ka?
Actually, both because of MVP. Magka-birthday kami.
Ganun ba? Thank you very much for your time, Rafael, guys.
Oh, nice to see a fan so enthusiastic, so rabid, and coming here to the games, even going to the practices. Kita ba naman, ha?
Pero alam mo, marami talagang ganyan especially nung nagkaka-exhibition games itong mga teams natin preparing for this season to open. Ang daming nanonood sa mga iba-ibang venues all over the metro, cheering on their teams. Siyempre, gusto nilang tingnan paano maglaro yung mga bagong pick-up ng team nila, yung mga rookie, yung mga nakuha nila sa trades. And they were able to enjoy those games. There were lots of close games dun sa mga exhibition. In fact, one game ended up in a tie kasi wala namang overtime pag exhibition game.
By the way, window open kanina nung nagpintis ng 2 free throws si Ronnie Del Do Campo. Panak bumawi dito si Sol Mercado. This lead is down
Nahati
to 12.
Oh, 12, 24 kanina. Ngayon, 12 na lang. Just a while ago, it was 86-62.
Ito, bumabantay ngayon kay Jason Castro si Hodge.
21-9 blast para dito sa Meralco. Castro throws it out to Ranidel. And he misses. So ito, may chance ang ibaba ng Meralco. Perhaps to single digits. Let's see if they can hit a 3. It's a 9-0 run in this last stretch for the Bolts.
Well, Meralco's been the hot hand for, Mercado has been the hot hand for Meralco. Here's Ron J with the attack.
Yes. Play.
Aggressive play.
Down to just 10. Down to just 10. So balik sa score nung sa lead nung halftime. 30-second timeout ang tinawag ng tropang Texter. If they want to try to douse some water on this fire of the Meralco Bolts.
Mahirap na tira yun. Galing kay Ron J. Buenafe, but he got the job done.
Pero mahirap buhusan ng tubig yung kuryente.
Diba? Mahirap na. Baka ikaw ang makuryente.
Yun na nga.
Yun. And by the way, we just got a text here from Mrs. Lucille Gregorio, Mama Lucille, and she's watching this game live streaming from Hanoi, Vietnam. Kanya ko nga hinahanap Wala dito si Mama Lucille. Nakita ko si Papa Mark. At saka si Patrick Gregorio. At saka may bahay niya, si Marichelle, si Father Ed Africa. Nandito sila lahat. Wala si Mrs. Gregorio. Nandun pala sa Hanoi on another UN assignment. And we wish her all the best in Hanoi.
Kayo kaya kampe?
Oo nga, that's a good question. Meralco or Talking Text?
Dillinger with the miss, pero na-foul siya ng Meralco Bolts. He's gonna go to the line. Si Ron J matatawagan, kanyang second personal. So pupunta sa linya si Jared for 2 free throws. Remember their last trip to the line, tropang Texters missed. 4.5 na lang sakto natitira dito sa ating first game of this doubleheader.
14 points now for the Daredevil.
Ito hard-hitting punches ang muling mapapanood sa Active. Isang matinding boxing match sa pagitan ni Troy Ross versus Johan Pablo Hernandez. Ang bibida sa big time bakbakan October 7, 12 p.m. dito lang sa Active.
Coach Nash Racela, naninigurado. He brings back Ryan Reyes to play defense on Mac Cardona. Make sure that he doesn't get hot.
Di sila nakapukol ng tres, pero J.R. Reyes lumalaban underneath. Was able to get the offensive rebound. Chance for 2 from the line. 10 rebound na itong si J.R. Reyes to go with his 16 points. So 16 and 10, double-double for this new starting center for the Meralco Bolts. And he gets the first of 2.
Well, slow start for J.R. Reyes, but you know, as the game has progressed, parang he's become more and more comfortable accepting itong bagong responsibility niya, no? Playing number 5 for Meralco. Although,
bad miss, doon sa pangalawang free throw.
Hit the ring, Talaga nasusubukan dito si J.R. Reyes. I'm sure he's tired. He's getting bumped. He's had to go for those rebounds.
Isipin mo, nakakalaban mo sa loob. Ali Pic, Ranidel De Ocampo, Kelly Williams.
Ang sakit sa katawan yan.
Kahit si Jared Dillinger na mas maliit sa kanya, pag binangga siya kanina medyo na-atraf din ito si J.R. Reyes. Pang-apat na foul ito si J.R. Reyes. And you can see, tama ka, fatigue na yan He's reaching. He's not getting to the right spots on defense.
But
pero no choice kasi hindi ginagamit si Kelly Nabok.
Pero malaking upside, no? As far as J.R. Reyes is concerned. Once he's more grooved into his new role, I think you'll expect a lot, much bigger numbers coming from J.R. Reyes.
Mac gets the rebound. Na kay Sol. Shake and bake. They go out to Buenafe. Good defense. Kaya naman nasa defensive team yan si Ryan Reyes. Di basta-bastang makakalusot dyan. Here's Sol kicking it out. And they can't seem to get it quickly to the shooters. 4-second shot clock. Cardona kicks it over to Sol under the gun. Lawlaw ang kanyang tira. Good defensive stand mula rito sa tropang Texters, denying Meralco's chance to cut it to single digits on that play. Papailing nila si Coach Ryan Gregorio.
That's 21 turnovers now against Meralco.
Ryan lowered the shoulder. Ron J throwing that offensive foul at ito mukhang may timeout tayo on the floor. Meralco Bolts call a timeout. 3:18 ang natitira.
Gusto ko yun, dribble drive. Dating play ng talk and text yun, so alam ko naman, may idea ako.
Bagay naman kasi mabilis yung play na yun so bagay sa team namin, lalo na kila Chris, kila Sol, kila Cardona.
It's going good. I mean, I think what it does with our team, it gives the players to show their individual talents. It's kind of it's a dribble drive offense, so people are able to create.
Pinag-uusapan nila yung kanilang bagong opensa dito sa Meralco Bolts. They've been trying to execute it. Nakikita mo naman may dribble talaga, tapos may drive, tapos kick out, puro kick out. Hindi na pumapasok yung mga tira kanina pa. And the Tropian Texters defense has been able to stop those attacks.
Naalala ko tuloy yung sinabi sa akin ni Coach Bo Perasol, at the coach ng Powerade, when he was talking about Global Port. Sabi niya, you know, there is no shortcut to generating chemistry. And I think what he meant for Global Port, I think also goes for Meralco. Remember, dalawang rookie nila at tatlong bagong veteran nila. So this is a new team adjusting to perhaps a new style with their dribble drive offense also being adopted. And here's a turnover. Kuha ng steal.
Sol Mercado gets it on the trail. Wala yan. Good defense. Sayang yun dahil 9 points na lang ang lamang ng talk and text. I would have cut it to 7. Humingi ng foul si Coach Ryan Gregorio. Hindi makapaniwalang walang pito yung ating referee. Ganda ng depensa, but did not result in a basket on the other end. Kinito, sayang oportunidad para sa Meralco Bolts sa pangalapit.
Here's Sol Mercado asking what happened to the call. Hindi siya nakakuha ng call doon,